As you can see, he's already at the bar because he got some Ciroc. But I got to say, we just seen Ace Hood, real genuine dude. I salute you. I salute you. Like, just your humble ass and stuff. I appreciate every artist like you. That's it. At the bar.
Yeah, at the bar radio.
Yeah.
You already know this the king of Philly, man. At the bar radio, man. You already right.
Where to get lit at? You on your own. Just no white with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back. It's a different day, no, it's same story, nigga. I've been winning, retire like I'm Robert Horry, nigga. They just thought they know me, but I'm here to make my story bigger. Keep that Laker 40 with me, always know I had that clipper. She act Gilligan on my boat, bet I'm gon' skip her. If they start getting out of line, I bet I'm gon' get them. Pack a bag and book a flight, so they know I'm always tripping. I've been Scotty with the right, so they always know I'm pimping. Well, I always say I got haters, cause they just know I'm living. Word to my bro that came on, they just know I got a vision. The stove gotta stay on, so no product missing. Government want us to stay home, go broke for politicians. Had to carry that weight, never dealt with the opposition. My homie tryna beat the case when he had no pot to piss. I'm tryna cop a bird, but he caught up with all them pigeons. And I can never chase when ain't no love when you got them riches. I'm all alone, I been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just no white with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back. I'm all alone, I been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just no white with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back. Yeah. Alright.
Hey, Tuna, you made this?
I'm all alone. I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just no white with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back. I'm all alone. I've been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just no white with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back. It's a different day, no, it's same story, nigga. I've been winning, retire like I'm Robert Horry, nigga. They just thought they know me, but I'm here to make my story bigger. Keep that Laker 40 with me, always know I had that clipper. She act Gilligan on my boat, bet I'm gon' skip her. If they start getting out of line, I bet I'm gon' get them. Pack a bag and book a flight, so they know I'm always tripping. I've been Scotty with the right, so they always know I'm pimping. Well, I always say I got haters, cause they just know I'm living. Word to my bro that came on, they just know I got a vision. The stove gotta stay on, so no product missing. Government want us to stay home, go broke for politicians. Had to carry that weight, never dealt with the opposition. My homie tryna beat the case when he had no pot to piss. I'm tryna cop a bird, but he caught up with all them pigeons. And I can never chase when ain't no love when you got them riches. I'm all alone, I been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just no white with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back. I'm all alone, I been asking where your bitch at. She on the phone, tryna figure out where to get lit at. You on your own, just no white with that chit chat. I'm on the road, cause this that planning, this that get back.
It's that get back. It's that get back. It's that get back.
Bruh, I'm so bummed right now.
What's going on?
A certain social media platform has, for some reason, stopped me from streaming, which messed up my whole feed.
What?
Yeah, I'm trying to, I don't know why, I haven't even been doing nothing online, but I'm trying to stream my show or the show on my pages, and for some reason, this one platform would not allow me to do it. And yeah, I can't wait till we get the hell off of that platform. I swear, I'm not even going to say nothing, but you know who I'm talking about.
I know.
Bruh.
Well, it's been a 2 weeks hiatus. So we're back. For those that don't know, I was going through some personal things. My uncle Tyrone passed away. So I had to take some time off, get my head together. I salute my Uncle Tyrone. He was the most consistent male father figure in my life. Um, no more I can really say about that. And there's no disrespect to my father or anything like that. I got a great relationship with my father. But we talking about as a male role model that was constantly there and showing me how to be a man and stuff like that. Like my Uncle Tyrone was that dude. So, we had a celebration of his life last week. He passed the week before and the week before that. And, I just, that's a tough loss because he was the matriarch of the family along with my Aunt Sheila. So, I had to take some time. I'm human, so I had to take some time to, get my head together and stuff. So, what's been going on? I know it's been 2 weeks for you, CP3.
Oh man, first of all, rest in peace, Uncle Tyrone. Great man. Didn't get to know him that long, but the time that I did get to know him, always straight shooter and always had something funny to say. Yeah, it's been a lot going on, man. Thanksgiving, had a good time with the fam. Down here selling cars at Waldorf Honda. If you're in the market, feel free to hit me up because we got some deals going on end of the month. Trying to get these people these cars that they want. That's been so hard to find with the microchip shortage and the supply issues with the freighters not being able to be unloaded and everything. So yeah, it's been a crazy couple of weeks. Got a lot going on in sports. You got the Washington football team with a huge Monday night matchup against the Seahawks at home after two back-to-back impressive victories over the improbable, because no other analyst had thought the team had a shot defeating the Buccaneers. Well, 3 weeks ago now, and then last week, beating Carolina with Ron Rivera, heading back to Carolina with all the storylines with Cam Newton coming back and Cam being upset because Ron didn't sign him after the Patriots cut him. And this will be a huge statement game. Taylor Heineke, who I've spoke about many times and said he's had two of his best games, and we want to see what he do on Monday night against Seattle. He's watched Russell Wilson. Both of them are similar style quarterbacks, small, mobile, make things happen with their feet. So it's going to be an interesting matchup on the primetime stage. We know the Washington football team doesn't have a real stellar reputation on primetime, but under Coach Rivera, they've done pretty well when they've had the few primetime games that they've had. So I anticipate a very, very interesting game. It'll be going on during 250th episode of Sports in the Hill podcast tomorrow night, starting at 9 o'clock. We'll be covering the Caps. Starting off, they had an impressive victory today over division leading Carolina, beat them 4-2. Night before, they beat Florida, who leading the NHL as one of the top teams. So the Capitals are getting hot at the right time. Ovi just had a hat trick the night before. He had a hat trick of assists the game before that. So this man doesn't seem to be stopping. He's chasing down Wayne Gretzky's record for all-time goals at 894. He's at 748 right now. So he's definitely on pace to make some history every night. Something historic is happening when he's scoring or doing whatever. He's 36 years old and still playing like he's in his 20s. So yeah, you've heard me talk about Ovi. Like I said, he's one of my favorite athletes, and that's my dream to get an interview with him one day and make that happen. Also, the Wizards are still playing good ball. I've been actually checking out some of their games.
What?
Yeah, they've been playing so good that I've had to, tune in and start watching. I haven't been watching NBA. I've been watching Wizards. They've been having some up and down games lately with Bill coming back after I believe he had a death in his family. But they're still playing, tough defense. They're hustling. They're playing the whole 60 minutes, 48 minutes, I'm sorry. And keeping things interesting in the East. I believe they're in second place they're top in their division, and I think second or third place in the Eastern Conference. So they're definitely playing some good ball. We have the NBA Roundtable breaking that down tomorrow night also for the 250th episode. We would have thought 5 years, 6 seasons later, we'll still be producing content that folks,
I know who would have thought that.
True that. Rest in peace, Black
Thanks, GOP, exactly.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. Also, if you looking to save some money on utility bills, I know Christmas is right around the corner. Hit me up. I got a program. You can save 10 to 15%. You don't got to do nothing different. Just add utility bill, fill out on the website, still pay your bill the same way, but save you some money in the process.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Oh yeah. We got to keep things moving, keep money coming in, keep people saving money.
You went from pimping women to pimping utility bills. I'm so proud of you.
Hey man, you got to keep the income coming in, man. You got to change with the weather, so to speak.
I bet you do.
So Lady Antoinette's not here. We definitely send her safe travels. She went down to go see her daughter in beautiful Florida. So, salute to Lady Antoinette. Definitely. I know she's living it up. I know she's out there being bad.
Well, I think she said she was going to be on her way back today.
Oh.
So she probably on the road.
I wonder what crazy story she got to tell us.
Who knows? And especially with her down in Florida. You know it's going to be blades going to be involved. It's going to be some type of knife story.
Definitely. Shout out to Keys, who's watching us on IG. Shout out to Akita, Southside alumni. And shout out to Michelle Robinson. Thank you for all tuning in. What up, Vibe Williams? We got Vibe Williams will be calling in at 7:00. I think he's gonna have a very dope story to talk about all the stuff that he's been through. But we gotta go through a couple of things real quick. Yeah. So I sent some things to the At the Bar chat earlier this week. Let me find out. Keep getting these damn texts on it, so then the chat goes further and further down. All right. So, yeah, okay. Let's just dive right into this. What's wrong with your man Will Smith? What's going on, Alexis? Limelight Management. Holla to Alexis. Always supporting. We appreciate you, Alexis.
Yeah, I can't keep up with all the storyline that's coming out about Will Smith and his memoirs, I guess, that he wrote. The one headline that I saw that he talked about was after an orgasm, he would vomit.
So this came from allhiphop.com. Will Smith used to vomit after an orgasm. He was saying in his memoirs, Will, that basically he was having like so much sex or whatever. He would literally vomit after an orgasm. That's
never been there.
I've never had the need to be like, this stuff is so good, I gotta throw up. Like, I think he's oversharing.
Yeah, possibly.
And is it hard to look at Will Smith the same after all the stuff that's been going on for the past 2 years?
No, not for real. For me, nah. I mean, everybody got issues, even though they seem like the perfect couple, live a perfect life, and have all the money and can travel. We know everybody got issues. To me, it's like, everybody got stuff that, not necessarily doesn't come out of their persona, but, he's putting it out there, I guess, after stuff with his wife and all of that with the what was the term she used?
Entanglement.
Yeah, entanglement. So I mean, after all of that's been out there, I mean, what really more could you do? I mean, his life has been an open book since he was a kid and being a rapper. So I mean, he's used to being in the limelight, used to being in the forefront, and he's old enough and mature enough to know that all the news about you not going to be good. I wouldn't necessarily all the stuff that he's putting out there. If he wants to be that transparent, hey, more power to you. Maybe he wants to relate to people that think they have issues. Like, well, hey, a famous superstar has some of the same issues that I have. Who knows what angle he come, but I've never heard him, at least, or seen or heard of him being spiteful, angry, or the angry black man with all the stuff coming out. So I guess he's taking it in stride.
It's not really the angry. He's just weird right now. He doesn't. Since we're talking about Will Smith, did you see the King Richard movie?
No, I haven't watched it.
So I watched it. It was pretty good.
But one of the daughters, we was talking about this off air before we start. So one of the daughters from the first, because he was married prior to being with Venus and Serena's mom. So one of the daughters from the first marriage uh, had some issues with the movie because basically she was like, uh, she was, their family's not represented in there.
Well, I mean, why would they be? It's about his role with Venus and Serena. So I mean, not saying to slight his other family, but the movie is about the inspiration of the motivation and the push that got them to their greatness. So I mean, maybe it could have been like maybe a 5 or 10 minute segment of the movie to talk about his family before he got there. But I mean, what role would she want to be put? What role does she see her life or that family's life playing in the Venus and Serena story? That's my question.
And yeah, and she was like, there's a whole different side to King Richard that she experienced.
I can imagine.
And I can imagine that.
Maybe she should see if somebody want to do her story. Hint, hint, we're shooting in 4K now.
So yeah, so she was kind of upset about that.
You can't please everybody. I mean, especially if it's about your father and you're not mentioned. So I could imagine some slight and being upset because you aren't even mentioned in your father's in the movie about your father. You're not even an afterthought.
I mean, it was just like it was a quick reference to a son that popped up, and that was all that was said.
Yeah, I could see where it being feel slighted over that. I can see that.
So there's that. But my sister came down here. Came up here from she came from Texas. So, but she's originally from the Bronx. So now I have to read this crazy story about a lady from the Bronx. That's how we're gonna segue into this. Bronx woman uses obituaries to rob houses as people attend funeral. A Bronx woman was sentenced to at least 11 years in prison for burglarizing homes in New York where families were attending the funerals for relatives.
I gotta give her some credit for the
That's kind of creative, though.
Yeah, I gotta give her credit.
That's kind of creative.
Because they're not going to be home. So, but that's still kind of foul to be robbing somebody that's just lost someone close to their family.
Oh, it's dirty. That's dirty.
Yeah.
That's dirty. That's dirty. That's dirty.
It just trips me out. How come if the folks that try to get away with these scams and do things, they put that same energy in something positive or finding a job or finding a niche, something that can help them in a positive way. You just wonder how far they could go.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's where I came from. My past and all the stuff that I did. I'm like, imagine if I put some of this energy that I'm doing on some things that I shouldn't be doing into positive things and see what happens. And it's actually, pretty refreshing, man. Pretty refreshing.
No thugging and pimping.
I don't know. The car sales getting a little tricky. I don't know. I might gotta.
You might go see.
Might gotta pull the pinky ring back out.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, so we got a new Renegade video this week too.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. So we got a new Renegade video. And by the way, he edited the video himself.
This dude can do everything. He
does
his own mix, writes his own lyrics, makes his own beats, shoots his own video. He's a one-man fucking. He's a one-man
army, a song.
This man does everything. Wow.
So supposedly, there's supposed to be a Foxy Brown Lil' Kim battle.
Verses or something?
Yeah. Like why?
Get views on that. I mean, well, to us old school hip hop heads that's really into that, so-called rap beef back in the day, they're going to tune in.
Can you name me 20 Foxy Brown songs?
Um, but I wasn't really. I mean, I wasn't really a Lil Kim fan. I wasn't. I mean, I like to look at him, but I wasn't really a a musical fan of theirs. So I wouldn't. I mean, I loved her when she was with Az when they did they
The
little
Firm.
the firm. I like that joint. A lot of
A
people
lot of people didn't like The Firm.
Yeah, I like the firm. I
I,
like Az too, but I like the firm. The whole
I
collaboration.
thought The Firm was overrated. It was
Yeah, it was that, but it wasn't as bad as folks made it seem that it was.
It wasn't like, oh my God, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't like this is the worst album ever, but
Yeah.
but it wasn't like I need to go play it
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you sitting around like I need to go listen to that track.
Like I still listen to the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Like I still play Microphone Fiend. I still play, you know, by any means necessary, you know, or any Redman album, but any Redman album. You know, I still play them joints because they're just classic. Like the Firm joint, it's not a classic to me. I expected it to be a classic, and it wasn't a classic. And I think the expectations were so high on that particular thing that we overshot, and that's what kind of killed it.
I think that's what it was. We all with them getting together, we figured like this joint gonna be hot, this joint gonna be fire. Every track gonna be
Yeah. And every track wasn't.
It was.
Nature was a beast though. Nature, I really thought Nature was gonna really explode, and he really did nothing.
Yeah, it's a few folks where you saw the potential, and like if things worked in their favor, they could be huge. But it's so hard.
He was like, I get pussy with my father's features. Yo, that line was crucial, but then he just never did anything after that.
Yeah.
So Rico Nasty, who's from the DMV area, she's on tour with Playboy Carly, and she just put up some tweets that were very alarming and concerning. You know, basically almost suicidal tweets. And she was saying that you know, she wished she was dead, and that after she performs almost every night that she cries for 2 hours. What's going on? What's going on, Max Dollar? What's going on? Shout out to Max Dollars, the Dramatics. We gotta get you back up on here, sir. But she was going through, you know, and this is really sad because this was her dream to be a performer and stuff. But she's on tour with a person who fans are rapid, and he didn't even respond. Like I get, you know, even if he saw the tweet, he could be like, hey, you know, stay on tour. We doing this. This is no encouraging words. You know, she since deleted it, but that's alarming when people say things like that.
You know, with me sometimes I see it on social media. Sometimes folks post, you know, I want to end it all. You know, this is my last day on here, and you know, some folks reach out to make sure, but when you see it over and over again, it's like, is this just a cry for help? You just need attention, or are you really feeling that way? And like you say, when you tweet it out to the whole world on social media, it is alarming because for one, that means if they feel like they have to reach out to the world, that means they have no one close to them where they feel they can talk to, and that's probably one of the reasons why they're feeling that way, because they're alone and they don't have anyone that they can confide in, trust in, love, or whatever. So it's probably amazing how many people feel those ways or have those thoughts and don't put it out there. Maybe not on a constant basis, but life gets tough sometimes, and like you said, even though she's doing what she loves, the pressure to do that is amazing because this is something that you love. You're trying to please the people. You're an artist. You have to make the good music. You have to perform properly. You have to do this. So it's a lot of pressure. And
it is, because you go from a small venue, now you're in a bigger clubs, bigger things, and then fans can be rapid. Fans can be very mean. I remember when the Beastie Boys back in the day, because I'm old as shit, went on tour with Madonna, and they were like, Madonna fans hated us, and we hated them right back. That's how it was. And that could be, you got to be mentally tough sometimes. Definitely. So we definitely want to keep that young lady, especially because she's from this area, in our in our prayers and stuff like that. Definitely. Once again, salute to my man Max Dollars from the Dramatic Empire. He's done, and that's why I always people when I be like, yo, check my resume, because I don't interview some very important people. But you know, he done produced for a rack of people, from J Hood to members of Dipset. Like he has, you know, the gold and the platinum records for people that he produced. Met him through my man Pac Riley. You know, very good dudes. So we definitely gotta get him back on. Man, that night they came over, we had like a 5-hour show.
So them
shows be killing me Sunday, but they be so damn fun. But we definitely want to do that. Man, that's also you know, also the designer Virgil Abloh or whatever. I don't mean to mispronounce his name and be disrespectful, but he was the black guy. He was designing for Louis Vuitton. He passed away today at 41. He had a yeah. He was going. He had a he was fighting cancer. You know, similar situation how Chadwick Boseman was. He had a very rare form of cancer, and he was fighting it in private. And he passed away today. So we definitely want to send our prayers up. You know, for one, to be a black man, to be a black man in the design industry, it's hard enough. And then he was actually working for Louis Vuitton. You know, which is amazing. He was the founder of Off-White. And, you know, he was a father. 41. You know, and, you know, he had been battling for several years. You know, so definitely, you know, black man, get yourself checked out, you know, for stuff like that. But that's a tough one. That's a tough one. You ready to hear that new Renegade, son? Yeah. So new Renegade, this joint is called
Run, young.
That boy P, so he crazy.
No. I was down, now I'm really about to go get up. 10 rounds, now that nigga can't get up. That's what you get when you go fuck with the vision. My money be piling, we don't do division. The feds be watching, I just gotta get up. I was just down, now I'ma get up. Sleeping on me, I bet that they get up. My money was low, but now I'ma get up. Oh, bet that we get up. Pushing this weight, I'm doing sit-ups. I was just dirty, now I got my fit up. Too good for these bitches, I bet they gon' miss us. And I pack a bag if you think that I'm trippin'. I keep this shit brisk like I'm sip lipped on. Even though niggas don't know what to get on. You ain't shit till your niggas go and get on. Get you some pack, go make a flip homes. Yeah, I'm stuck in my bad ways. Niggas always being burnt out, so I dip them all in the ashtray. I don't understand these niggas that just always talking about, yeah, they past ways. I don't understand these bitches always comparing me to they past days. I give a fuck about you, you give a fuck about me. I just be rapping for money, you be rapping for free. Feel like that I rap like a god, the reason they call me a G. I'm against all of these odds. Niggas ain't fucking with me. Never no worries, Hakuna Matata. They say that I'm hot cause the devil with Prada. I'm Soulja Boy first and these niggas gon' follow. Catching no feelings, you catching these hollows. Ride with Rodriguez like I fuck with Rollo. Ain't got no time when I see this Movado. Bet that bitch shine like I'm in Monte Carlo. Looking at me like I done hit the lotto. Count your last days, get hit up. Talking that trash, Shay on Twitter. Your bitch, she be bad, yeah, I'm with her. When she see me, her face be lit up. Boy, better go ahead and mind your business. I don't go back and forth like tenor. Run this game, I don't get no finna. But we bout to get up. 10 rounds, now that nigga can't get up. That's what you get when you go fuck with division. My money be piling, we don't do division. The feds be watching, I just gotta get up. I was just down, now I'ma get up. Sleeping on me, I bet that they get up. My money was low, but now I'ma get up. Oh.
I get my weed from Baghdad. Hop on a plane, get jet lag. My brother be swiping off Cash App. Your bitch just send me your cash tag. I hit your bitch and you mad. You don't want smoke, then pass that. Keep me 2 Glocks like Mad Max. Have an XO, but I got a tax. I want a Glock 40. I just might tax short. I'm taking the bitches, feel like Rick and Morty. I'm cocking my glick and clicking, then I'm going. When it's raining, it's pouring. Think it's gonna rain in the morning. Ducking the feds, they extorting. Can't keep a bitch, they annoying. Talking my shit like I'm Conan. Drip on me, yeah. Drip on me. I get this shit for free, so tell me who wanna get lit with me. All of my scars, they bleed. They burning with Listerine. Planting my seeds, there's no more trees. Do you believe in me? Cash crop, I got the game in the padlock. I want the money now, who wanna wait? Try to rob me for a 448. I'ma put them on first 48. We win a lake and I'm catching this wave. No dinner days, I'm just stuck in my way. But minimum wage, I'm busting these plays. I got a play to hit, I cannot wait for shit. She said that she love me, but I cannot say the bitch. Hold it together, no paper clip. All of my feelings be rushing in. Clutching my Glock and my FN. She get me top in the West End, even though I hear her best friend. I get my weed from Baghdad. Hop on a plane, get jet lag. My brother be swiping off Cash App. Your bitch just send me your cash tag. I hit your bitch and you mad. You don't want smoke, then pass that. Keep me 2 Glocks like Mad Max. Have an XO, but I got a tax.
CP3.
Yo.
So what do you think of that new video?
Man, like I say, that dude is talented, man. It was a, video, just a nice little chill vibe, matched the song vibe, nice editing. The mix is always, now I know what to listen for. It's always on point. I mean, young dude is talented, man. The world's gonna find out how talented he is sooner or later.
Yeah, and the other song was our last guest, Retro Rail. Salute to him, man. Mad Max. I love that joint. Shadows is my movie. I might have to watch that tonight. That's my shit right there. So, man.
Oh man, it's been a crazy couple of weeks since we haven't been on the air. We have to address a couple of situations.
Let's go.
Well, I'll go with the Kyle Rittenhouse.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, getting off. I say off the break. I didn't watch the trial, so I saw snippets of some of the stuff that the judge was saying and doing, which I thought it should have been an automatic mistrial because some of the stuff that he was saying racist stuff, just blatantly. I don't know if it was taken out of context or what, but from that verdict, because I've been getting in debates with folks that's been, defending him, talking about he was going to, protect, because of the looting and the fires and the burning of businesses, that he decided he was going. It was supposedly his family, friends, car dealership or some BS somebody told me or some shit. And I didn't know that his mother actually drove him across county lines with a weapon of a minor, which you have to be at least 18 years old in Wisconsin to own a weapon. He's 7 at the time he was 17, and they took that charge off the break, which already when I saw that, I knew, yeah, this ain't gonna turn out, well. And he got acquitted on all the charges. So I put a post out, a tweet out. So let me get this straight. According to the courts, I can go to a KKK rally armed with a legal weapon, and if I feel threatened or someone threatens to harm me or kill me, I have the right to kill them, and that's self-defense. Then that's going to change the game in a lot of situations moving forward with some of these nationalists and conservative folks that's having these rallies that, a certain group of people might decide that they want to go around over there because they think, bad stuff is happening. And then let's see how things go that way, because it's mind blowing how folks can change the narrative and make it about the media and defamation of character and all of this, and he didn't get a fair shot because the way the media portrayed him, and now he might sue like the kid did with the Native American at the National Monument. He got paid off the defamation because it was all, the media jumped on it. And it's just hilarious how we've seen many minority suspects portrayed in that same light, and nothing gets said. We can go back to the Central Park Five, and when a certain ex-president put out a whole full-page ad basically saying they should be killed for what they did before they even went to trial. He's never apologized for it. They sued. They got a settlement, but he never apologized for it, and they were in jail.
Yeah.
But because this kid, mind you, with the AR-15, crosses county line and kills 3 people and claims self-defense. But you put yourself in that situation. So how can you cry victim when you went there? This wasn't your town. This wasn't your home. You went there. So you had some type of intention, and it wasn't just to be a peacekeeper.
Well, Karis once said it best. You should never expect justice on stolen land. And I'd have been more surprised if he'd been found guilty, because it's the trend here is that they get off all the time. From the Trayvon Martins to the Freddie Gray, like, it's just the trend is that they get off. From the Bernard Gitz of the world. These situations happen. So, the Tamir Rice, these situations happen so much. I'm so used to not seeing justice. Like, it didn't surprise me. I was just like, I knew it. And it's sad to be that way. Like, I hate being that way. I hate the fact that I look at these situations and like, you know what? It is what it is. These situations kill me because it breaks my spirit, because I feel I don't fit. I see those and I realize how we have not moved. We've not like made progress in certain things. Like, we're just going backwards. And that's what it is with these situations, dog. Like, I just feel like we're moving backwards. Like, we've yet to move forward in a situation like that. And better yet, if we do move forward, then we take 16 steps backwards because for one person that we do get justice for, 5 other people or 6 other people we didn't get justice for. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's going to be unbalanced for. I mean, it's always going to be unbalanced because the tally is never going to be even because a lot of the miscarriages of justice have happened because of a person's skin color, especially in the southern region of this country. Um, Black man liking a white woman, looking at a white woman, whistling at a white woman for charges that they can get locked up for. So I mean, the scales are never going to be balanced, but you just the thing that I guess look for or want to see is the acknowledgement of the bullshit. Not saying that you're responsible for it, you know, your ancestors weren't you, you know, that was a different time, you know, you're not them, but acknowledge that some fucked up shit happened and there's still some fucked up shit going on
Yeah.
that's, you know, you're not a part of it, but you see it. Even though unfortunately they are unwilling participant because of their skin color. They automatically get that reasonable doubt that minorities don't get.
Yeah. You know, Lady Internet sent this thing um on my IG, and it was just like it was it was how this dude was basically like these white guys who murdered people versus against innocent black men. That how they were arrested. Like this guy literally killed 2 people, and he was handcuffed in the front. They were giving him water to drink with. Um, Meanwhile, they were beating down everything from a black male to a black female, slamming. And I remember the black female. She was 16 years old. She was in a bathing suit. She was in Texas. Body slammed her. Cop had to be a good 230, 240. Body slammed this 16-year-old girl down. Uh, you know, it just happens, and it's just sad, and it takes a lot out of my soul when you see stuff like that. But it's the norm, you know. Um, and it's just hard to really get, like I said, it's hard to really expect justice when you don't really see it that much.
Yeah, true. It's a complicated issue, but no one really wants to get to the root cause of it. Everyone wants to bicker over the symptoms of it, and no one really wants to talk about what the real root is, which is the systematic racism that's built in through the government. That we have to change the whole structure of what's going on from the term limits to the salary to how things are done, getting rid of the lobbyists and all of the super PACs and all of that BS. Because all that does is just muddy the water for more corruption. Because the more money you throw into it, the more corrupt it's going to be. And no matter how straight of a shooter or politician is when they get in the game, they gotta scratch so many backs and grease so many palms to get their agenda that the good stuff that they want to do. But by the time they can get to the platform to do that, they already in so many people's pockets that they can't get their agenda on because they're compromised. So we have to change it from the top down. And there's no reason you should have a lifetime politician making 6 figures with 2 and 3 homes and book deals and all this other stuff just because they're supposed to be a servant to the people and work for the government. And if they do that, you'll have less people that want to be politicians because if you lower the salary, then you have less people that want to do it because they won't have all those financial perks that most of these folks are enjoying right now. And it's until they do that, it's not going to change. The only way it's going to change is by we the people uniting and having a common voice and making those things happen and not bickering over the small bullshit they want us to bicker over and lose sight of the big picture.
Well, we good for bickering over the bullshit.
Yeah, man, it's annoying sometimes, man. You be wanting to smack the shit out of people like, dog, do you realize that You're arguing over something stupid. Take a step back and try to figure out why what's happened is happening, not what the symptom is, but what's making this stuff happen, not just being mad at what's happening. It's crazy.
Definitely. What else happened that we could talk about before our guest calls in?
Probably more on your end, the rapper in Memphis that was killed. I can't remember his name.
Young Dolph.
Yeah, a lot of folks, like I said, I'm not really into the hip hop scene. And once a lot of folks that younger folks that I know were telling me about him, and I looked up, something. I saw that he was, trying to get back to the community, doing like turkey handouts.
He gave back. He gave back to the community. It's sad that we lose a lot of heroes this way. And it's crazy because Boosie said that a lot of rappers move out their community because your own community will kill you. And the sad part is, it is so true that we see this all the time. We see that people, from the Nipsey situation, killed in his own community, and this dude was a local cookie shop that he had been partnering with, giving business to, and they literally just turned around and shot him, and it's just so sad. Like, it takes my breath, like, when I hear things like this. I remember because I was going in for a drink with my man, and as soon as I got to the bar, he told me what happened. I was like, what? This dude was a father. He was a businessman. He was, and he was actually giving back to the community. He owned a lot of property in Memphis, to give back to the community and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot. The thing is, when a rapper does something messed up, they report that so wholeheartedly. When rappers do good shit, they don't say nothing about that. Even before T.I. became big, he bought the crack houses he sold crack in and made them low income housing. I remember there was a joint where Jeezy bought a van for this for this family because I think that one of the children was disabled or something like that. He don't get no, but at the same time, when his bodyguard who had a licensed gun, they got stopped on the tour bus. They broadcast that when the bodyguard went to jail, but they don't do that.
Yeah, but we know what the media does. Like I said, that's another key to this situation we're in. Was the media? Back when we came up, it was journalists who reported the news objectively. There was no point of view. They told you the facts, told you what happened, and moved on to the next story. Now that you can turn on any channel on cable and find somebody with an opinion that matches yours, which makes you think you're right because somebody on TV is saying the same thing and thinking the same thing that you're thinking. And that plays a major role in some of these folks. They regurgitate what they see on TV like it's, gospel, but when you ask them, well, why do you feel that way? Or, what makes you think that? They can't give you an answer because they don't think it. They just repeating what they hear on TV.
Well, copy and paste. It's easy to copy and paste.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to be original.
No doubt.
So when we're talking like originality, and when we're talking, this is how I feel because this is what I believe in and what I stand by. A lot of people can't do that because a lot of people don't have them type of values. Yeah. A lot of people, they like I said, they follow the leader. So and so said this, that's what I'm gonna believe. So and so said that, that's where I'm gonna go. And they do it all the time.
Yeah, so unfortunately, it's more followers than leaders, and some folks refuse to, see the light or see the truth because sometimes it's hard to face reality sometimes. So you have to live in that protective bubble. That's why I don't get mad at them. I'm just like, I try to shine a light on them. If they don't want to see it, I'm like, cool. Like, you know what I'm talking about. But if you want to stay where you are, that's fine. As long as you can justify and at least, have a point behind why you feel the way you feel, okay, I can agree to disagree with it. You don't have any, foundation or, logic behind why you're saying what you're saying. I just wait. I'm not even worth wasting my time because I know that you don't know what you're talking about. You're just repeating some stuff you heard.
Definitely, because that's what we do. Well, that's what they do. It's easy to just, like I said, the copy, paste, and repeat. You know, it's so easy to do that. You know, it's so easy to do that. It's so easy to do that. So we're just waiting for our guests to call in.
Watching this, if you're watching the Green Bay, LA Rams game, it's getting ugly. Green Bay just got a pick six off of Stafford. It's 36-17. They're going for a 2-point conversion.
You know what? That's just damn. They shouldn't even do them boys like that.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the Rams. They're still 7-3, still in a division fight. But once again, the so-called legend of Aaron Rodgers grows. I wonder if they want to keep on saying he still doesn't have help. I'm so tired of hearing that damn narrative. He's never had help. That's why he only has one championship. Okay. If that's what helps you sleep at night, all right.
I take it you're not an Aaron Rodgers fan.
No, I mean I respect him. I just don't get all the hype that they put around him. Just like when we were, had to volume up on the game, how Troy Aikman had a certain body member in his mouth during the whole broadcast that he was talking about how good Rodgers is, how accurate he is, and all this and that. Like, I mean, he's a great quarterback. I just don't see all what everybody else sees, I guess.
Yeah. You know, CP3, you got your ways about certain people.
I mean, because
you talk with a lot of disgust in your voice right now.
I mean, honestly, if you heard stories about the people that's interacting with Aaron Rodgers, he's a piece of shit. Point blank. He's an arrogant piece of shit. So that's already a strike against him. The fact that he misspoke about his vaccination when he said I was immunized. He never said he was vaccinated, so that's the loophole that allowed him not to get suspended. And just his whole demeanor, it's just and then the whole hype behind him and people making excuses for him, talking about he never had help or he would have more Super Bowls. If my aunt had nuts, she'd be my uncle. We can talk about ifs, ands, or buts all we want, but we live in reality. So I mean, I don't want to hear that BS, right?
So, there was another case too that the people were found guilty though.
Oh yeah, Aubrey. I don't want to mispronounce his last name.
Yeah, but
Ahmaud Aubrey.
I think
Ahmaud Aubrey. Yeah, that was refreshing to see after the Rittenhouse vindication that they actually held all three of them accountable, and they're actually filing charges against the DA, saying that she was hindering prosecution, trying to suppress the videotape so they wouldn't get prosecuted. So that's even taking it a step further. So, like you say, justice isn't always, given, but when it is, at least you can say, okay, something, even though like I said, the scales are never going to be balanced.
Nah.
But, you can say at least, hey, they got something right.
Definitely. It's like I said, you gotta think about it like this. We live in a time where we've only had one black president and one black female vice president.
That says a lot.
And when we say these things, it's like, yo, I just want you to be, the realization of what's going on. We've only been invited to the dance twice.
After you had one crazy guy in there, like, hey, you might as well give it to the black guy to see what he can do. He can't get nowhere. That's the only way we get in there. They're like, it's already fucked up, so you can't fuck it up too much worse. But like I said, we're unfortunately in some people's eyes we never want to be looked at as equal. And
We won't. We won't.
yeah, so I mean, it's sometimes it gets funny to me because I don't even take it personal anymore. Because like I said, I'm not from the civil rights movement, or anything, but I've had some racist and some prejudice stuff happen dating, white women. I've had some stuff happen, and I've had some folks say some things and try to do some things, but it never turns out in their favor when they actually try to do something. But it's to me, it's comical because when you actually, because the only way you can defeat this ignorance is actually trying to have a conversation with them and try to educate them and figure out why they feel the way they feel. Because like I said, most of them don't know why they say the stuff that they say. They just repeat what their granddaddy or they heard their uncle say or some shit, and it just rubbed off on them because that's the family genes or whatever. But once you sit down and talk to them, I've had a couple of Republican country white guys that I've had interactions with. Started out them calling me all types of names. I'm calling them names, but then there's a couple of them that I'm actually cool with that we actually talk and actually have had conversations on the phone. Because after we sat down and got through all the insults and actually, listened to each other and what we were saying, we both have the same ideal. We want everybody to be safe, kids be cool, no problems, everybody economy good, yada yada yada. We just got different thought processes of how we want to get there. And in this day and age, I don't understand when did we stop being able to agree to disagree? Back in the day, that's what I was raised on. You're not going to agree with everybody. You're not going to think like everybody. Everybody isn't going to agree. But now, if you don't agree with the status quo or you say something that rubs somebody the wrong way, then you getting canceled or he needs to be fired or you're representing a company and you shouldn't think that way. I'm like, we all are different. We're all going to think differently. We're all going to feel differently from the different experiences we went through. So how are you going to get butthurt because somebody doesn't agree or feel the same way you feel about a situation when they might have had a different interaction in that similar situation? It's crazy to me now.
Well, it's speaking of cancel culture, let me say the cancel thing. So Dave Chappelle just went to Duke Ellington, his old automata, and he allowed some of the kids to who disagree with what he said, to have a Q&A with him. One of the kids called him a bigot. One of the kids said that they said they weren't funny and stuff like this, and what was how the article was written. It was like, well, he didn't seem apologetic for what he said.
Why should he? That's his opinion. He's a comedian. That's what he does.
So it's just one of those things. Because when they say when whoever called him a bigot, I really want to know, because then obviously you must not watch the whole special, because and then one person like accused him of bullying the trans community to death, and the moral of the story that he was saying was the same people they bullied the trans lady that defended him to death. No one talks about that part.
No, they don't.
So, it's just crazy because they just want to cancel him so bad.
Because, I think that goes back to the whole Netflix thing with him, the way he went about it with the Comedy Central and Netflix, that he actually just talked about it and had a show about it, and then he actually got what the hell he was supposed to get.
Yeah.
A lot of folks are probably jealous of that because they would.
But he was honest. He said, "Look, I did sign the deal, but this, and Netflix pulled him and as a support because they knew they made more money, and then Comedy Central wound up paying him."
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of folks are mad about that.
And then
he supposedly went off to Africa and was going crazy.
And then what HBO Max wound up paying for him to keep it on.
I haven't seen the special actually. I still haven't had a chance to check it out.
First of all, I just want to know if you're in high school. Don't get me wrong, because I was watching Def Comedy Jam.
No bullshit.
But and I did watch Eddie Murphy, but you really shouldn't be watching the Dave Chappelle special.
Well, Dave ain't really as hard as they were. He's more real, but like them, they were just explicit. You know, you had to. With
Yeah.
him, he's more laid back. So I wouldn't really be that upset if a teenager was watching Dave. Yeah, no, I wouldn't really be. But yeah, like you said, they called him a bigot. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, called him a bigot.
You really caught up in the media spin, and that's the thing to me. And with the younger generation, with the technology and the phones, and you know, being on social media, they think that stuff is gospel, and they'll believe it. And even when you disprove it, they still won't believe it. They're like, oh, that's fake news, or no, that's not a reputable site. Or I'm like,
yeah,
it's amazing in this day and age, and because I've been having to, you know, adjust to it with my niece just turning 16, going through that whole stage and learning how to drive. And
oh man, are you teaching her how to drive?
hell no.
That's
No,
what
sir.
uncles are there for.
No, my sister, she already got her started. I helped her get the car that she was supposed to get. So she got a car already. She's supposed to be signing up for her driving lessons. But you know, in Maryland, you got to do a certain amount of hours of driving with a driving instructor and all this. Yeah, it's a lot more strict than the way it was back when we came up. You could have took driving school, but you didn't necessarily have to. You had to pass the test, pass the driving test, and boom, you're good to go.
Bob Williams, we waiting for you to call in, sir.
Hey man. But yeah, it's
you can get behind her. You can handle that.
Nah, she. I don't even want to get into her. I'm a because she's unaware of her surroundings.
You scared to say you scared.
She's unaware of her surroundings sometimes. She gets caught up in her own tunnel vision, and then the DMV driving. That's not a good thing.
If you scared to say you scared.
No, not driving with her. Her driving period. It's because I don't think she's going to be focused enough to stay focused on the road and driving and not get sidetracked thinking about something else. And the next you know she's in an accident. I'm like, oh God. So yeah, that's a whole nother ball of wax, and I got to deal with being an uncle. I remember when I held her when she came home from the hospital, man, wearing makeup and taking driving lessons. Some bullshit.
So at Thanksgiving, my niece is 16.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, just let you know, put this out there real quick. I know what the law tells you.
Mm-hmm.
I will. If you bring a dude 18 years old, he's getting his jaw tapped. That means he's an adult. Your age range is 17.
Hey, Bob Williams is on my feed. I guess he jumped on my feed instead of your feed.
No, he said he's been trying.
Oh, okay. I'm checking my YouTube feed since a certain other social media platform won't let me stream.
Oh, man.
Figure that out because, like I said, there are 250 episodes of Sports Media Podcast. And I will be streaming on all platforms.
Let's be testing it.
Yeah, you still on my feed right now. Oh, no, that's your feed. I want shit.
Yeah, I was just testing to see if make sure it was working.
Oh man, I gotta see that was always something. If I get a new camera, get everything straight, something that's wrong.
What you? Never mind. I'm not even gonna get you started. Then we gonna get shut off.
Nah, I ain't gonna. I don't know. I think it might have been a glitch with my program. I might make sure I just rebooted it. But it's on the other platform. For some reason, that one platform I wouldn't let it go to. But when I did it on my phone, it let me go live from my phone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to figure out.
Ain't no love.
Yeah, I got to figure out by tomorrow night show, man. It's 250 episodes, man. Definitely. And Robbie's updating the website, doing some big things for the new season. So make sure you go check it out. sportsothp.com.
Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna play a video.
Go grab another brew.
Yeah, I'll play a video. It's a baby Simba.
Swayze, why you do it to
I was
him?
trapping, I was stressed. Now I'm rapping, getting blessed. I wanted first, won't go for seconds, and I still got that weapon. If I got it, I might sell it. Please don't try to test me, cause you know the CJ stepping. Way he walk, he talk, he different. Only 18 and he pimp. Homies hating from a distance. I know why these niggas shitting, cause I'm doing it and y'all didn't know a million's waiting on me. I can't stop until I get it. I can't fall, I'm on my pivot. Used to crash out on the cinch, but I can't. I built my business by a beat pad and a pencil. Sound proud of you, first lady. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. The video off. Okay.
Hey, bring me a phone.
What's going on, sir? What's going on?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on, sir?
Not much, man. How y'all doing tonight?
Pretty good. What's going on, Mr. Williams? Vibe Williams in the building.
Yeah, man. I've been waiting on this for a minute, man. I thought y'all forgot about me.
Nah.
Until you hit.
I was going through some personal stuff. My uncle had passed, and the week I was gonna originally have you on. My uncle passed that Wednesday.
Yeah, I know. Sorry to hear about that.
And the following week was his funeral, which we had that Saturday. That's why I reached out to you, because I don't want to think I forgot about you.
Yeah, nah. I truly understand.
You know, family is everything. Hold it down.
Yeah.
Hey, Alexis, we gonna run that video back after we finish talking to Vibe. For Baby Simba. It's hot though. Shout out to Baby Simba and our first lady. You know, when we started the show with Retro Rail, we were you wound up calling in. You supported the show, and then you called in and had such an interesting stuff. I don't think it was justice to without giving you a proper interview. So first off, tell me about yourself, dog.
Well, I'm 30.
Somebody said all they can hear is the dogs in the background. So I don't know if you can.
I know, man. That dog crazy. Hold on. Let's go. We don't want to say that. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to get a room and so I could hear y'all. Alright, you good? I left the keys in the house. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Alright. Well, yeah, I started music. I mean, I always been freestyling on beats, the family and whatnot. And that was just a thing to do when we was all hanging out. Then when I got locked up, certain times you'll think of something, you're like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. Then you get like four Johnson, then you might forget about it, but you got it. Somebody telling you that's hot, you know what I'm saying, you need to finish it. You like, yeah, I know, and you forget about it. Then you come back. So that's how it was for me until I got a sale partner who did music. So he inspired me to do music.
Okay.
So we started building, and we wrote a song. And when we wrote the song, and when people heard it, they just went crazy. Like, bro, I could listen to it on the radio, and hearing people and hearing that come out of somebody else's mouth, you know what I'm saying, motivated me to be like, all right, I'm gonna write something else then. See if they like that. And that's how it started. They just kept telling me work. You know what I'm saying? I come to them, they like, yeah, that's good. You just gotta keep working, bro. Just keep working, bro. I see what you're doing. So keep working, kept working. And I know, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got the best, you know what I'm saying, but I'm giving you the best me. You know what I'm saying? And trying to relate to that person out there that's going through the same thing I'm going through, you know, feeling the same way I'm feeling or felt the same way I felt. So that's why I do my music.
Okay, CP3, you got a question for him?
You said that you know, once you know got locked up, that kind of that's helped you focus in on the music and you know get you to become better and do better. Did you find that that time, you know, in that situation, luckily, like I said, your sale partner was someone that was in the music also, so I know that definitely helped. But do you think that that time, you know, isolated away from all the outside noise, do you think that helped you develop a more of a passion for the music and make you wanted to be better by being isolated, or did you already had that passion before and it's just helped hone your skills to get you to a higher level?
Yeah, it was that. It was a little bit of mixture of everything. Everything that I was going through, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just I had to so you in there you gotta give yourself discipline and you gotta give yourself a pastime, like something it became like first it became like a pastime, then it became a pleasure. And then amongst me working out and doing like I didn't just want to do music. I didn't just want to be able to just write a song or you know what I'm saying, just be able to rap. I wanted to know, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to make sure if I ever got signed that I got the best deal. So I started looking into music, like looking it up like music like I think it's like digital audio law or digital law, music law, couple like just different books like that, like just small business books, like all of that. Like I just want to know all around, like that way, like regardless if I'm running my own business or I'm dealing with somebody, I know what I'm supposed to be getting, like different clauses and contracts. Like you want to know all of that. You don't never want to go into some blind and get beat, you know what I'm saying, out of your talent and waste your time. So it was just a little bit of I mean, just a little bit of everything, but me doing it and me really taking the time to just be like, yeah, I was isolated from being out here, but I was able to take my life and take, you know, my family's life and uh I might even take somebody else's life, you know what I'm saying, if I can kind of relate to it and just put a picture to it and, you know, put words to it and just paint it for y'all.
I like that. I like that. Tell me about the Roanoke scene, hip hop scene, Roanoke, Virginia, because we done talked to a lot of artists coming out of Roanoke. It seems like it got a little movement going on. So tell me about that. And shout out to Alexis from Limelight because she been doing some good things down there.
Yeah, shout out to Alexis. Yeah, she's amazing. Like she like I was I had put like
Hello? And we got away from the call back. It dropped.
Hey, that's why you love live radio.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. But we waiting on that. But shout out. So look, real talk. I don't care if you're from Roanoke. I don't care you from the DMV. Get with Alexis from Limelight Radio, Limelight Management. Help get your paperwork right. Help get you on some blogs. It ain't free, by the way. You know, it is a service. she's licensed. She has businesses. You know, she has management license and stuff like that. She's a business. But get with her to help take your career to another level. You know, she's the manager of not only Limelight, but she's also a manager of Coalition DJs. You know, shout out to DJ Nasty Nice. Um, she helps us break and play many different artists that I have nowhere near the connections to get to. You know, not just artists from Roanoke. She done, you know, put me on with artists in Atlanta, Alabama, North Carolina. You know, she has a good reach. She has no, I take that back. She has a great reach, and she's somebody to know. especially if you're trying to take your career to a different level. You know, but
You got a lot of connections in all different types of facets of the entertainment game and other games. And sometimes when you partner up with certain people that talk a good game, but then when you get down to the real deal, it's all talk. But they
yeah,
want to play big, but they're not big. And just because you put business in front of man doesn't make you a businessman.
true.
So I just want to put something out there. I've been, in a couple of different, businesses that I've been venturing out to since I've been in the car sales game. And the steady trend is there's a lot of folks that think that, just because you're in business,
And
Hello.
yes, what's going on, sir?
Hey, how long was I off the line?
it's been
For a minute.
about 5 minutes, dog. Your
Yeah, I probably been talking to myself about 5 minutes too. It's cold out here. I was trying to walk, but yeah, because I touched the little earbud, so that's my fault. I was trying to straighten it up. Matter of fact, hold on, real quick. Sorry, because I hit it on.
So I saw.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, so what I was saying was, you said you spoke on like Limelight in the group and Alexis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. Shout out to Alexis. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she's a big-hearted person. You know what I'm saying? We tend to give a whole lot more than we give sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? Just seeing that result in our work and what we did, you know what I'm saying? That's her. But yeah, like I was saying, me and Adolph, the big bro with Trap Legacy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Trap Legacy Clothing. I feel like I repeat myself because I was talking to myself, but yeah. So me and bro go back. You know what I'm saying? So I told bro to pull up. Well, actually, I talked to Alexis, and I told her about him. I'm like, bro just came home. You know what I'm saying? He do the music. You know what I'm saying? And he got a clothing line. She like, what? Tell him, let's talk or whatever. So I told him, and just so happened we having an event at we having an event somewhere, and he pull up. So I'm like, hey, this Alexis right here. So and from then it went up, as y'all see it. Trap Legacy Clothing.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's what she do. Networking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come in and network. Everybody been peaceful. You know what I'm saying? I see everybody trying to win. Everybody trying to build something positive.
I'm gonna say it like this. I know personally, there's a lot of people that fronted on her that are mad now because had they just stayed loyal, she would have put them in a better position. You know,
Right.
Loyalty's a lot. Loyalty's means is to me is everything. Um, and I've watched her grow over the years. I'm so proud of her, like, and I'm so proud that she helped me out with having me touch out to different artists like you. Like, I think that's so dope. You know, she has a good passion for it. You got questions, CP3?
What is the message that you want to give with your music and your sound? What do you want to be known for or known as in this industry? Or do you think you can change the industry and make it better? Because if you watch the show, I'm not really a fan of this new hip hop, and I miss the old days, the old school, in which we can get back to more lyrics instead of more trap beats that we have now. So, what do you want your lasting impression to be on this industry where it is now?
How can a gangster not like trap music? I don't
I mean, I'm
understand.
saying I don't. I mean, I can, get down with it when I'm in that mood to listen to some trap beats, yeah. But I want to hear some lyrics sometimes too. I want to put the headphones on and hear some, some shit you like. I got to run that back and listen to that again. This stuff now, I don't never get that vibe.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, and like with my vibe, like it's I want you to get that feeling. Like I be looking for different ways to catch, you know what I'm saying, the way I be feeling sometimes, or you know what I'm saying, like I want to be able to take my I want to be able to take my music and just like my vibe. I mean, it ain't the trap because I got some of that, you know what I'm saying. I be trying to turn up, I be trying to let loose, but at the same time I want to just paint that. Like I don't be trying to let loose. I be you know what I'm saying, be trying to blow, but I want to do it in a way that catch their attention. I want to do it in a way that catch their attention, so it got to beat. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to, like, I ain't just trying to be in your head. I'm trying to be in your heart and your soul. You know what I'm saying? I want you to, them songs that you think about after you done heard it, after you done listened to some other stuff, you still thinking about you still thinking about the other song that I done play, that you done played with me on it.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I guess because, like, I don't know. You got R&B, you got some singers out here and everything.
So Vibe. Alexis asked me to put you on the spot. She told me to have you sing a cappella.
I can, but like, what you want me to sing? I can't. No, I don't know a whole lot of songs.
Anything that you name. Any song.
All right. Hold on.
A good voice, amazing.
All right, I'm gonna give you a hook and a verse.
Let's go.
And then a verse. I say, see. I grew up the wrong way, too late to turn back. Sometimes I get so angry, please don't hold me back. I swear my life's so dangerous, don't wanna go through that. Them ops, they come through spraying, praying they make it back. I had to run it up, couldn't let it change me. I was broke, I was hurting, I was angry. If you count it out, then that just mean you ain't me. Say you ain't hit me, then I'm rich, you like that can't be. The way I'm dripping, flood the city, you can drain free. They tried to lock me, tried to kill me, tried to shank me. I lost my trust in people, they do too much faking. They on my top, they on my soul, they just like Satan. Riding with my chopper dirty, pray we make it. Every day, all day, my life be crazy. Niggas talking always be the ones that's fake it. Me and my villains, we be shaking, we be baking. But one thing about it, swear to God, we do no faking. Right together, die together, gotta make it. From them trenches, got them business paper plating. Everything brand new, I see why they be hating. I'm just living like the way I always dreamed of. Gotta love me, gotta hate me, cause I'm famous. I done did it, I done made it, I done came up. Straight from hell, out this set, respect my gangster. Cause I grew up the wrong way, too late to turn back. Sometimes I get so angry, please don't hold me back. I swear my life's so dangerous, don't want to go through that. Them ops, they come through spraying, praying, they make it back. I'm out of breath and it's cold, so I did my thing.
Nah, that was hot. I like that. I like that. What's your thought, CP3?
Hey, got some flow. Got something to it, man. You got the passion, you got the love, you got the talent. Ain't nothing to it but put it all together and make it happen, dog.
So
appreciate
it. Here's the thing too. He sent, like, when we had Virtual Rail on that joint, like he sent Vibe sent in like 3 songs. Like I love that because you know what frustrates me when an artist gets here and they want to interview and then we do an interview and they got 1 song. And I be like, it's your interview.
Hey, look, you ain't tell me to stop. You don't be loaded up. Shoot, I want people to hear it. Shoot, I got them all day. I ride around playing me. I'll be listening to everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Then I be like, damn, they'll be saying some hot stuff, and I be like, man, I be saying some hot stuff too. Hold up. Stop playing me.
You said something that's so important. I ride around playing me all day too. Like, and there's nothing wrong with having favorite MCs, but you gotta be your biggest fan. Because if you don't,
I ain't gonna lie.
If you don't believe in you, why should I believe in you?
Facts, because I can't go for you if you ain't willing to go for you.
Exactly. You know, I always tell people when I ask you for your top 5, you should give me 4 industry artists, and then your 5th one should be yourself.
Yeah, that's the same thing, and that go with what I tell people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always got this homeboy. Everybody always homeboy this, homeboy that, talking about what they gonna do until they disappoint you. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, they gonna disappoint you because at the end of the day, I might disappoint you because I'm gonna choose my life over yours at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and 9 times out of 10, it depends on if it's my mom, then it's mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But at the end of the day, dudes is gonna choose themselves. So everybody homeboying it. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. I don't know, but
No, I see you. I love these type of conversations.
yeah, but I forgot. Yeah, I had to think about it. But yeah, I said, you know what I'm saying? I tell them like every homie ain't your homies. Like everybody always quick to let their homies see what they got going on, and you don't like you everybody like everything's so open now because like tell y'all, remember I just came home, so and before you know what I'm saying, I was into a little bit of everything. I learned a whole lot of patience and you know learned to be humble and learn to just listen more than I speak now, so I can take in more. So I got more information before I start running my mouth.
So
you know.
So Carly Richards says all you ever do is listen to all your to your music. She said all he ever listens to is his music.
Hey, that's the way it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be.
I ride around listening to my beats sometimes. Hey.
Yeah. So what I liked about the last conversation that we had, like you were real humble and you were always willing to help other people. How did you get that nature?
I think it's just I'm just always the type of person like I went through like I ain't always have, but my family they always made me like me and my mother we didn't always have, but my family, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my family, I love y'all, but they always been there, you know what I'm saying? They would kept us afloat eating, you know what I'm saying? So and I always just watch my family move, and you know a kid only you know what I'm saying go off and know what they see around them, so they gonna move, they imitate us. So that's one of my good traits I got from my family. So, you know, it's a gift and a curse. So I'm always there. I can't have nobody around me. I'm not gonna sit around you or be around you and tell you I love you. I'm there for you. You know what I'm saying? And not give you, and I'm able to help, and I do what I can. Like sometimes I ain't able to help, but I got it, and I do it anyway because I believe in myself enough to know that I can make that back. You know what I'm saying? I know I can make it back, and it's going to be more useful to you than it is to me right now because I know that I'm probably going to spend that knowing that I'm going to make it back.
I feel you on that one, bro. I feel you on that.
I think that quality is so rare. It's something it's so rare because I help a lot of people, and think of this, and you remind me of what I do with people because helping people is an unrewarding job because you can help somebody and they won't some motherfuckers don't even acknowledge you. Some people don't even say thank you. You know, it almost touches your spirit.
I mean, honestly, when I'm, looking to help someone or give them a leg up or whatever, I never really expect a thank you. Normally I do get it, but I guess with me, when I came up, I always hung out with older folks and I learned lessons, and I necessarily didn't say thank you because I didn't see the big picture. But now I do, and I understand the same thing that they might not see it until later on. So even if they don't say thank you, they appreciate it then. As long as they put it in their back pocket and a situation arises and they think back that, hey, I remember you said that, maybe I should think about that. Then that's pretty much all you can do because folks are going to do what they're going to do until they go through that experience. And we all were the same way. They would tell us the stove was hot, but you wouldn't learn until you touch it and burn your mouth on the hand. So you can give them the advice, and hopefully they take it, put it in their back pocket, and when it comes handy, and they're mature enough to understand what you told them, they'll apply it.
Facts, that's facts. Cause I ain't learned till it was too late. Till I was in here, till I was on the inside thinking like, Mama ain't never told me nothing wrong. For real, like never.
Yeah, reality, that's the one that we were speaking about before. Folks don't want to live in reality, want to live in that soft sense of security of, everything's going to work out, everything's going to be cool. And we all think about, well, if this happens and goes this way, I'll be great. But you got to take a step back and say, okay, what happens if this falls apart? How am I going to be able to recover, and how am I going to, make a move to get out of the spot that I might get put in? And because we don't take that time to think about that when it happens, it fucks us up, and we got to need more time to try to figure out a plan. And by the time you do that, you're already sunk. So you got to take a step back and look at reality. Like, yeah, things can always work out right, but what happens if they don't work out right, and how am I going to be able to recover just in case they don't work out right? And once we as a people start thinking that way, I think we'll all be in a better place.
Right. And you speaking that out loud and you saying that now, let me know that everybody thinking the way I'm thinking. for
Yeah, that split second of thinking can save you a whole bunch of heartache. Because emotions fuck you every time, but logic will get you through.
These be some deep ass conversations, man.
Man, we've been off
Yeah, man. Hey, look, I swear that's that's when you around. That's when you building with universal people, like knowledgeable people. Like I already know, y'all already know by the convo that everybody's universal. I guarantee you can put any one of us in any room and we'll be able to strike a conversation. We'll be able to. There's nothing like we. You know what I'm saying? If we wanted to.
Dude.
Oh, no doubt.
No doubt. Man, when you called in that last time, that show wound up being 4 hours. Because we were just talking and vibing, and it was a good conversation.
That's what we here for, dog. The mainstream media pushing that bullshit. We trying to show that it's, real content and real, stuff that needs to be talked about, not the distractions and the symptoms of the problem, but let's talk about the problem for real, for real.
Listen, man, like for real, like I really wanna, I'm going to do something. Like I'm going to do it. It's just a matter of time, and like I'm being patient. It's going to happen eventually because I believe in myself enough. Like it's my time. It's really coming. Like I already know you go through. You got to go through the bad to get through the good. And I ain't tell y'all like I've really been in like 3 car accidents since I last talked to y'all.
What?
Like one was a car crash. The other one was a car accident where the car in front of me slammed on the brakes, and we hit the back of that car. And then the other one was like a little highway jump. But everybody, I'm still here, not a scratch. Well, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Bones, but I'm back. But we good. The Lord just blessed me to be here, and I made a song after that. I'll make sure y'all get that, because I wrote a song before. I was writing a song before it. I didn't know really where I was going because they told me to sing. They were just like, bro, just sing. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. So I was like, all right, they wanted me to sing. So I wrote a song. It was like, I'm on the way with this one. Y'all gonna like the way I'm coming with this one. So I just sung that junk. And so I did that, and he edited. Hello?
Yeah.
You good?
And he had edited it like the day before Halloween. I wrecked Halloween night. You know what I'm saying? That was the first one. Then like he had edited that night. He just ain't let me hear it. So what he had edited was a sample of somebody from the Department of Health, you know what I'm saying, about driving safely, you know what I'm saying, while in the motor vehicle. And I didn't hear that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even get to hear that joint that night. And I left in that crash. And then when I ended up going back, and putting the second verse on and finishing the song and just making it, just speaking about everything that I went through. So I'll make sure y'all get that.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you are a blessed individual.
Yeah, I'm blessed. I said in my jump, I said that God want me here. That's why the vibe's still alive in the last one. So
yeah, it's I've had a few in my past.
Oh yeah, we did.
That's
we did.
A bigger and greater purpose, and I had to change some aspects of my life. So yeah, those moments definitely do shine a light on you and make you take a step back and think about things.
I'm ready to hear some vibe music though. I'm about to play these songs.
All right.
I'm about to play 3 of your joints in a row, man.
Yeah, so step inside and warm up so you don't freeze out there.
All right, y'all tap in, enjoy the vibe, man. Y'all tap in, enjoy the vibe.
I know it's cold out there in Roanoke, out there in the
I'm
mountains.
about to go. I'm about to dip in. I'm about to go get where my keys at.
You done locked yourself outside.
Nah, I'm trying to go to the car. They got too many kids in here. Listen. Don't get me wrong. I love the kids. They just different now. They bad. They don't care. They know they bad. They used to be like fight. Now they be like, you want fight? Nah, nope.
I put a kid in the sleeper hole quick, dog.
All right, man.
Yeah. Ain't them young. I choke slam them. You want to fight?
Man.
Choke slam. Oh.
I don't be wanting to hit them, man, but they be hitting hard. They don't know their own strength.
Man.
Hit him in that chest one good time.
I did earlier. He backed up.
He gonna think twice next time.
They be like, you hit him, and they be like, okay, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna let you go to sleep.
Yeah. We play that game. I told my niece, now you mess with Uncle asshole.
That had to change up. They always see me smiling. I pull up, they jumping on the car. Get off my car. They like, you know what I'm saying? Turn it up. Play this song. We is not.
Play these.
I get it.
Let me play these tracks. Sit in your car and get warm, man. Let me play these 3 tracks, and we're gonna continue this conversation.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
I can't wait.
The Wave Gods.
I can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, I can't wait, yeah. I can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, yeah. No, can't wait, yeah.
That's fact.
No, I can't wait, yeah.
Are they playing my song?
I be watching doors when they opening. I be praying that somebody let some hope up in. Long nights getting harder, need some medicine. Having a hard time lately, ain't been focusing. It seems the closer that they get, the more they closing in. But I just play it cool and act like I ain't noticing. I gotta get home to my mother and my brother in. I had a wife until she went and let another in. But she won't let me move on, she got me suffering. I swear to close my heart and never let another in. I'm lonely right now, I could really use a friend. Until I had some kids and probably let their mother in. Yeah, I can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, yeah. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, yeah. No, can't wait, yeah. No, can't wait, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to be free to do me. I did my time, now let me go free. I did my time, now let me go free. My family need me, you know they waiting on me. And these girls adore me, you know they want some on me. Yeah, girls adore me, you know they want some on me. I got a lot of problems, please don't put yours on me. I got a lot of problems, please don't put yours on me. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, yeah. I can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, yeah. No, I can't wait, yeah. No, I can't wait, yeah. Murder, it's gonna be all on the news. Yeah, yeah. Murder, it's gonna be all on the news. Yeah. Draw them on my Said he gon' make me a learner. Only thing I learned was murder. I lined them up and then I served them. Whipping at him, I'm swerving. Time spinning on the surface. Popping Xannies, I was nervous. Made the crib and hit the curtains like murder. It's gon' be all on the news. Yeah, yeah. Murder. It's gon' be all on the news. Yeah. Watching you know for certain. Blowing a blunt of that fruity. Loading all my extra toolies. Before they lock me, gotta do me. My family know I love them truly. This can be one for the movies. Breaking news all on the TV. I just hope I don't see it saying murder. It's gonna be all on the news. Yeah, yeah. Murder. It's gonna be all on the news. Yeah, yeah. Gunshot hit them on the freeway. Said he probably make it through. Man, I don't know what to do. Thinking trying to keep it cool. I can't let him tell the truth. Grab my pole, it's a move. Only one thing left to do. Hit him before my face hit the news. Like murder. It's gonna be all on the news. Yeah, yeah. Murder. It's gonna be all on the news. Yeah, yeah. Walk right in the ICU. No one to renegade into. Turn this face into a pool. Borrowed the lawn to cause a distraction. Slid the room all cool. Running out, I was maxing. Swerving through traffic. Like what happened, like murder. It's gonna be all on the news. Yeah, yeah. Murder. It's gonna be all on the news. Yeah.
Out to that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the strip club right now.
Why do I gotta be a strip club with you?
That's
Lately I've been thinking that the way I'm living ain't supposed to be. Lately I've been thinking that maybe God got a better plan for me. Lately I've been thinking that something gotta change for me. Lately I've been thinking, trying something new to be a better me. It ain't the same where I grew up, it ain't the same out there. They snitching niggas telling they ain't playing no fair. Steady playing with the system like a game out there. Falling victim to the system, getting treated unfair. Getting told what to do in the middle of nowhere. All we at the bottom where it ain't no air. 10 years in that cell, I used to live in hell. Mama steady crying, wishing that I was there. While my girls always leaving cause the nigga ain't there. Found out the ones that love you cause they still right there. All up on that J-Base sending snapping, sending money. But we're acting grateful when they say they can't send nothing. Knowing that if they had it, we ain't gotta ask for nothing. Be thankful what you get, they ain't gotta give us nothing. A lot of people in the world that ain't got nothing. Yeah. But lately I've been thinking that the way I'm living ain't supposed to be. Lately I've been thinking that maybe God got a better plan for me. Lately I've been thinking that something gotta change for me. Lately I've been thinking, trying something new to be a better me. You ever been up in that cell and been so hungry? Praying to the Lord but nothing's changing. The more you try, the more your faith keep draining. And you can't breathe, try to move, you're too weak. Nightmares too real, can't get no sleep. Tears falling down, rainy weather all week. I admit I was wrong, now will you help me? Maybe it don't help me if I say please. Lately I've been thinking that the way I'm living ain't supposed to be. Lately I've been thinking that maybe God got a better plan for me. Lately I've been thinking that something gotta change for me. Lately I've been thinking, trying something new to be a better me.
Going back to the strip club.
Yeah, the first joint, the Can't Wait. I like that. That had a nice chill vibe. second joint, yeah, I was in the club last night. I could see a couple of chicks dancing, sliding down the pole with that joint.
Everything got involved sliding down the pole with you, huh?
Sliding down that pole and sliding on my pole, you know,
Yeah.
what comes first.
Yeah.
And the last one was not a nice one. Like I said, the chill, you know, I'm a chill dude, you know, when I take my herbal medication, you know, sometimes I like to go on long rides.
Why are they gonna be something you can smoke to?
Because, man, you gotta hear that chill time. And the hustling and grinding that we do, man, you gotta have to.
That was such a that was a beautiful song. How
It
you
was a
look?
beautiful song, but it's a good riding and smoking song too. You can think about it, reminisce some of the good things that happened in life. You know, life is rough, man. You need those silver linings in the clouds, baby.
You know, CP3. I don't know what we're gonna do with you, CP3.
I'm just saying, dog.
You know some wild stuff
I
someday.
just turned 44. I learned how to live and enjoy life finally. You know, it's little things, man. You don't worry about shit you can't control.
That's true.
You find a passion that you love that's a good release for you, and you embrace it and you enjoy it, and you make money and fuck bitches. It's simple things in life.
Oh, Vibe, somebody said that the kids were beating you up. I'm just gonna put it out there.
They will jump you nowadays, man.
He said, "What happened?"
They said they said the kids were beating you up. You just mad that the kids were beating up on you.
They said they kicked you out the house. You ain't leave. They made you.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, it's theirs. I'm just making sure it still works for them.
You know what? When it's a bunch of them, they will get that ass.
Yeah, hey, look, look, every time I'm around this one group of kids, I get beat up, like, every time I see them. But I'm going to see them, like, more than once that day, and it just so happens I'm going to get beat up when I get there, beat up while I'm there, I'm going to get beat up while I'm trying to leave. And then when I come back, I'm telling them I'm coming back. They just beat me up just in case I don't, and then they beat me up when I get back and do the same thing, try to leave. But I love them. It's a sacrifice, right? I think so.
It is. When he finally got some size to him, he wanted to hustle every time he saw him.
Hey, my bad. Oh, snap. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, snap. All right, I'm over here pushing buttons and stuff.
Yes.
I was trying to put the phone back on speaker. I got too many phones over here. This one going behind.
So, what do you? How do you formulate your writing style, like concepts and for songs and stuff?
You said how I feel like I process the song.
Like what's your how do you format it and stuff like that? Because I mean, each one of those songs is very different, different vibes, so to speak. Like how did you come up with each concept for those?
A couple of them, like Murder. I rewrote. You know what I'm saying? In there we go off of like. In there, you know, we go off. I mean, I go off the instrumentals like that. We was in there like you get a tablet, you get an MP3, you get a player, you get a tablet that you can download music onto. Instead of downloading like Boosie's new album, Youngboy's new album, I get it, you know what I'm saying, but that ain't my top priority. I want to see, you know what I'm saying, what these beats doing. You know what I'm saying? I might get a pack of 100 beats. Of course, they not gonna be right, but I'm just trying to. Sometimes it's just that right beat, that right sound. I'm looking for that right certain melody or that right, you know what I'm saying, beat that just I'm gonna take off on. I ride the beats. I'm gonna catch it. Like I've been riding
SoundCloud because I got some tracks that you.
What you say?
I'm gonna send you I just sent you a friend request on a certain social media platform. I'm not naming no names, but I got my own SoundCloud where I make beats also. So I'll send you my SoundCloud and you can let me know if you like any of those beats that I got on there.
I bet that's a bet. That's a bet. I also like when I just in being that I was new to the music. This go for other artists too. Being that I was new to the music, I should try to be like I can, cause I feel like I can do anything. I ain't tooting my own horn or nothing. I just feel like I'm versatile. You know what I'm saying? And I'm universal. You know what I'm saying? I got a country song out. It's called it's not my country song. I'm featuring on it. It's called Save Me by DJ Belt on YouTube. We got a little whole other side album. It's called The Other Side of Rona. And shout out to DJ Belch who produces all my beats, make them from scratch, take him like 15 minutes. You know, he like a mad scientist. You know what I'm saying? At work, he's still learning. You know what I'm saying? As he get new equipment, but that's who if on a, you know what I'm saying? He got me. That's who I've been working with so far. But yeah, so I got country beats. I got country songs. I got pop songs. A song for the kids, like it's like a dance joint. Like I tried something. I got a I got a whole little mixtape coming of like Marvel. It's Marvel and DC characters, because you know what I'm saying, I made them all for like superheroes. I put it in as like Wonder Woman, Superman, Aquaman, Batman, and Robin. I put them like my Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how I picture those characters to me. Like if you think of somebody around you, you could like make them a superhero or villain or something. I took that picture and then I put it like that in the song.
Okay. That's what's up. So give us your Mount Rushmore of music.
You said you said what?
Give us your Mount Rushmore of music.
Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, your Mount Rushmore of music, like you know, your top 5 or 6 or whatever in music.
Let me see. Man, you put me on a spot like that.
That's
what I gotta say, first thing come to mind is like Anthony Hamilton.
Okay. I can see.
Dude, Jaheim always been my dude. Dolph, you know, shout out to you know Dolph, you know, and just who else? Who my top? Who I listen to her? I don't know, but I be listening to a lot. I be trying to I be trying to listen to a little bit of everybody. If I'm great that, but I be trying to listen to a little bit of everybody so I can kind of see like what people listening to. I really ain't gotta say. I only listen to who I listen to because that's all. Like I be going through trying to see what's hot. I don't know all the top albums. I just go off of what I see. You know what I'm saying? Or until I get in the car and somebody put me on somebody else. But me, I just be trying to listen to a little bit of everybody. I ain't got no cut card when it comes to music. I'm an artist. I'm a musician. I love music, period. You can't put me anywhere and I'm gonna be like, dang, I don't like that, unless it's like just out of my circle. Like you put me in like I might go with the like if you put me in, I don't know, just something crazy.
We definitely want to, when you do the country songs, you know, you got the email, send it to us. We definitely gonna play like dog. We like the music. Real talk. If we did it,
appreciate it. I got something for y'all. I got something, because it's like me taking everything that I learned and just sitting down, because I like a lot of the songs that I put out, I wasn't writing. And you know what I'm saying? I say, you know what? I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna write this, because I always say something, but when I go back and I put my bars, you know, you critique it, right? I got something for y'all. I'm telling you, this, and I got something to say. I said it. It's just waiting to be heard.
Okay. What's your thoughts, CP3?
I mean, it sounds like you have a good plan. You have a good mindset, and the key to the game is being able to adapt to any and every environment and situation. And the fact that you say that you have, you know, country rap on some of the stuff that you do, I mean, that's the whole thing, is staying flexible, but find out what what works best for you. Like I said, you have a lot of different vibes, and like I say, it's good to be versatile and be able to adapt. But find that one that you feel the most comfortable in, and then try to devote all that energy into that, and see how far you can take with that. Because it's always good to be versatile and be able to adapt, but you want to be able to master one of the things that you're able to be adapting to. Because you can, that's one of my flaws, that I've been able to adapt to all of my situations that I've been in, but I haven't been able to focus in on one of them to hone my skills and to, get to be the best at that, where I can make it profitable and an advantage for me. So that's my piece of advice that I can give you, is that you're very versatile. You have a nice sound. You're very talented. You have the right mindset, the right demeanor to make it in this business. But find the one flow that feels right to you, and then devote all your energy into that and see how far that can take you. Not saying stop being diverse and stop adapting to different, sounds and everything, but try to, hone in on that one that you feel the most comfortable, that you feel the most passionate about, and put your energy into that and see how far that takes you.
Yeah, I appreciate voice again. I didn't hear it the time too, so I'm over here grinning for it myself, because I'm come on, because I know I need to just, like, my comfortable vibe is, like, for real, where I'm the most, like, where I can just do it. It's like I can sing because I'm satisfied, because I'm going to, and then I kind of go with the, you know what I'm saying, I can spit, you know what I'm saying, I can just go off, but I ain't trying to go off like drill rap, and I can just flow, you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to, enough where it's like it's not too much at once. I'm making my music. I don't want my music to be too much at you at once. I want you to be able to take time to process it. You know what I'm saying? So you understand it. You know what I'm saying? So it hit different. You know what I'm saying? I got that vibe that hit. That's what I try to provide.
So yeah, and I think you have a very, like, unique, like, voice, and I think that you can, once you apply the right pressure to it, you can have a good movement. I think your name fits you so much. Like, it's a vibe. Like the songs you're doing, everything's a vibe with it. Um, focus on what you need to do. Like, definitely experiment, but don't stray away from
I appreciate it.
your bread and butter either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. I do that because it's just like, how sometimes sometimes usually you might wake up on R&B or a little hip hop rap or something. And then some days I might wake up on, I might put something that's just totally different, just that energy boost.
Well, the thing is when you're a creative person, you have so many creative thoughts. It's hard to focus on one.
For real.
Because you got, because by the time you jot down one, you got another one. By the time you jot down, you know what I'm saying? It'll just keep. Sometimes you get in that creative mood, you could damn near write a whole album.
Your facts. I hope people tuning in, man, and I hope they're really paying attention and listening, man. Because I remember when I first called. I remember when I first off, I just seen, I'm going through my messages. And you know how if your joint be blowing up, that you won't be looking at half the joints you get.
Yeah.
But I'm going through, and Alexis hit me with a joint. So if she hit me with a joint, I be paying attention. You know what I'm saying? They might have, something that I don't even know what's going on half the time. I be doing too much, but I be trying to get it all in order with this technology stuff. But so she hit me, and I'm like, oh, what's this? And I see that it's live, and I hear him talking, and I see retro, and I'm like, dang, I was just, okay, this joint, all right, let me see something. So and I remember, like, when we perform, we got to send our message, we got to send our music through the DJ, through his link, through the email, every time, or send it ahead of time. So I'm thinking, like, yeah, I see y'all got the link up there. I'm like, And then I seen Don't Own Rights to Music. I'm like, they playing music. I wonder if all right, let me try this song. So, you know what I'm saying? So I shot my shot. I sent the junk. I was trying to figure out if y'all got it. It was like, you got it. I was like, oh yeah, I got these too. So, you know what I'm saying? And just out of the blue that it just happened the way it happened. I don't know. I probably wasn't doing nothing or probably was doing something. I probably was doing something and seen and just took a shot, you know what I'm saying? Because that's all we ever got. You closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? You never know something till you try it. So I did it and I probably was doing something and then I stopped doing what I was doing because I seen it was real. I'm like, oh no, they answered. They hit me. Okay. Yeah, man. And now I got people tuning in, people tapping in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep pushing the good vibes, good positive vibes, man. I'm just trying to move the way I move because, like you said, at least if I can get, I don't know, out of 100, if I can get, out of 10, if I could get just one person out of every 10 people just to take something from the way I move and apply it to them and help them in a positive way, like boost them up, you know what I'm saying? Make them better. Take some of how they see me move, you know what I'm saying, positive way.
Yeah.
And take that apply it with them and use it and win with it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to motivate people. Anybody around me just to find something that they good at and just do it. Like if they need help, like I'm probably got some. I know somebody. If I don't, we can look it up together and we can. If that's what you want to do, we're gonna do it. If that's what you think you want to do, we can try it. If it don't work, at least we know something about that. If that's we ever come back to it, like that.
You gotta try it, bro. You can't knock it till you try it. At least try it one time. If you like it, keep doing it. If you don't, you say you tried it, you ain't like it, all right, move on. You gotta experiment.
One of the biggest takeaway from this interview is that your spirit and your mentality is a lot different from everybody else.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing, and I would urge you never to lose that.
It's a battle.
It is because it's easy to conform. It's a lot harder to stand out.
You can say that again for real. They need to listen. It's better to be yourself than try to be than to use extra energy and to go out your way to do something else to impress anybody but yourself.
And the thing is, like the funny thing is the real shit. Honestly, the way that you see we on this show, like this is us in real life. This is how we really talk. When the camera's not on, that's our vibe. We don't fake like we like each other because to get views or anything like that. Like this is just our vibe. This is when we joking, we joking. When we serious, we serious. Like one thing, the realest thing that CP3 says is, well, boom, boom, boom. I wasn't a fan of music here. I'm more of a 90s, 2000. But then, if he hears something he like, he gonna give his honest opinion.
No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So when people respect that. I can't respect the phony. So, you just keep just keep doing you, man. Like we like your energy.
Man, I like being around. Look, I feel like I'm around y'all with this junk. I like the build, man.
You got energy up into the DMV, dog. You got a nice vibe. We on Sundays normally when I'm not working before the show, I throw food in the grill, rain, sleet, snow, I don't give a damn. You need to come through on a Sunday, man, throw down the grill, got the TV on, watching some games, then just laying back, drinking some beverages and taking some herbal medication, just having a good old time, man. So yeah, you definitely gotta get up to the Northern Virginia area where we at the studio and come through and chill with us, dog.
Hey, look, man, you send me Addy, man. I'm gonna pull up, man. I'm the vibe. I'm gonna come share the vibe. I'm come enjoy the vibe.
Yeah.
And if you got any Roanoke, video, females, you can bring them with you too,
Oh Lord.
Hey man, look, Roanoke females.
Oh, y'all listening? Come on, man. We're gonna go turn the DMV upside down. I mean, turn it up.
All right, bet. We might see if we can get your strip club track played in the strip club. Like
oh Lord.
Oh, look. I got one called Clap. I've been working that joint called Clap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna link up soon. I got a couple of DJs that I know that work in a couple of strip clubs that I can see if I can get some spins for you.
Sure, let's do it.
That's it. That's what we do, man. We link out, we connect. The fact that you folks with Alexis and everything. I got my own show along with doing At the Bar with 151 where I play independent music on too. So I'll be, the videos that you got, I'll be playing them on my show also, dog. That's what I say. It's all about networking, connecting, and folks that got a positive vibe to try to do something and make some noise in a good way. We gonna always support that, bro.
Man, I'ma always support y'all the same way, bro. Every time.
We appreciate it, man. We appreciate it. Like I honestly, like I humbly appreciate your patience as I was going through um, my my tough time these past 2 weeks. Um, because it was my goal was for you to come on that very next week. And I appreciate your understanding and everything. So we
Man,
definitely
we appreciate you. No, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you for being here and we should just continuing to do you, man. Just keep pushing, man. I appreciate we need you, man. I need you. I appreciate everything, man. For real.
yeah, it's one of them feel good interviews. So we ain't even gonna we just gonna wind this down. It's gonna be a nice, easy show tonight. Get everybody your social media and everything.
All right, man. Y'all can catch me on I'll be on Facebook. Vibe Williams on Facebook. The Vibe DA_Vibe on Snapchat. I'll be on Snapchat. Just ride around listening to my music and Vibe Williams on Instagram. So yeah, that's
Where can you find your music at?
You can right now I got a release coming out it's on my phone, so I really can't look at this. Hold on. It's called The Beauty of the Struggle. It's called The Beauty of the Struggle, and it's being released December 24th. I ain't know much, so I went through the United Masters, and I'm releasing it through that joint.
So yeah, the one thing I like about United Masters is they have an app. So like we use DistroKid, my artist Renegade. We used DistroKid for several years, but I like United Masters because they have an app. So I could just log in on my phone through the app and check everything. And most of the time when I'm setting up his releases, I'm setting it up through the music and stuff, and on my phone and stuff.
Yeah, you can get it mastered.
Yep. So that's why I dig about it. Shoot. Well, definitely. When it drops, let me know. I will definitely download it and give it a like on Apple Music and Spotify because we actually really do support the artists. If you go on Spotify, I actually have and it'll be on my page too. I have a At the Bar indie playlist of I post up with every time I add new music to it. So every time I add a new indie artist to it, I like to post up. Hey, you looking for something hot? Check out this playlist.
I got you. I'm working on the video. I want to show y'all how visual we have. Me and my brother, we working on this video, one of our songs, and we just want to. I feel like we coming at it something different. The vibe. We just coming at y'all with a different vibe. Y'all gonna feel it. Y'all gonna feel it. And like how I was saying about the studio. How I be the first session be free at the studio for guys who who guys haven't been to the studio. I got one guy since last time we talked, one in the studio. It's on my page on Vibe. It's on my page. I was saying how it was his first time in the studio, and same way like me. He brought a bunch of papers, napkins, everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, we want that hot stuff, man. Don't get in there, come in the mic and waste your time, man. Get in there and I want to hear that pain. Man, that man did it 2 times. One of them is it, and the other one, need a little bit of work, but like that was his first time in the booth.
Okay.
Made me proud. But like that's how I am. Your first session, if you out there, man, you trying to like, I got you, man. If that's what you really want to do. Don't come to me just thinking that you want to get a free song. And then you gone. I already know because when I build with you, I'm already gonna know if you're passionate about the music or not.
Exactly.
Just what they tell me in the car sales game. Just listen to the customer. They'll tell you how to sell them a car.
Yep.
It all speaks for itself.
Definitely. Well, we about to we're probably gonna play a couple more tracks and we're gonna get up out of here. Shoot, we thank you, sir. We thank you, man. It's been a good night. It's a great interview. Great way to come back.
Yeah, I just followed you on and I just sent you the friend request on the other social media platform. So yeah, I'll send you the link to my SoundCloud. I also got like another 50 other tracks on my phone that I haven't even put out there yet. So yeah, we definitely can see what we can do. I got a couple of tracks that got released by a couple of other independent artists. So I'm looking to branch out on that aspect also, bro.
I can't wait. I just might do every single one of them just to show you my vibe, just as versatility and to show you like one of them gonna stand, a couple of them gonna stand on. But I just that's what I just feel like that's what I'm good at. I enjoy doing it. They like puzzles. Like that's the way I look at, especially when it comes to the instrumentals. Like I just be feeling like that's why I be reading and you know what I'm saying. Like my bad, I get tongue tied, but I take the beat and I know which way it's going. Like I don't know. I just feel like I can read the beat and catch the vibe. Like it's just me. I just gotta have it. Just develop the way of doing it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna give you a heads up. I also do soundtracks, so it's a couple of tracks that might be like 20 minutes long. They got like 3 bridges, 4 crossovers, and some more shit. So yeah, you can sit back and a couple of them you can just vibe to. They got a lot of changeover bridges. I got a lot of old school Isaac Hayes influence in me, so I like to make put 2 or 3 different types of beats in one song. So yeah, you might like the vibe of some of the stuff I send you, man.
Yeah, and I like my joints though. I like that pain. I like deep tones in the beats too. Like you know what I'm saying. Deep, you know what I'm saying. Like you like feel it. You like wow. Like as soon as that joint turn, you like okay, you got my attention. Okay.
No doubt.
And I like to get their attention off the rip. Like I don't like to stall them out.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, most of my tracks get right to the nitty gritty, dog. So yeah, we definitely gonna do some work, dog.
Hey, wait. All right, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all stay safe, man, and y'all enjoy y'all holidays, man, and enjoy family.
All right, cool. You do the same, dog. You do the same.
Yeah, I definitely will. I had Thanksgiving for the first time in like 13 years.
That's a blessing.
It was over good though. I appreciate y'all, man.
All right.
It's a beautiful thing, bro. Enjoy, man. We talk to you later, Mike.
All right, appreciate it. All right, y'all good night, man.
All right, we gotta run that baby Simba back.
Yeah.
First lady, baby Simba gotta run this joint back.
Swayze, why you do it to
I was trapping, I was stressed. Now I'm rapping, getting blessed. I wanted first, won't go for seconds, and I still got that weapon. If I got it, I might sell it. Please don't try to test me, cause you know the CJ stepping. Way he walk, he talk, he different. Only 18 and he pimpin'. Homies hating from a distance. I know why these niggas shitting, cause I'm doing it and y'all didn't know a mill is waiting on me. I can't stop until I get it. I can't fall, I'm on my pivot. Used to crash out on the siege, but I can't. I build my business by a beat pad and a pencil. Sound proud of you, first lady. Yeah, I'm glad to see us winning. Yeah, it's time to paint a perfect picture, but we ain't no perfect niggas. Money, clothes, gloss and hoes. That's how all my niggas roll. Smoking Zion, don't ask me why. I stay high, nigga. You know what's going on. Always high. Let's talk about my hoes. I got Aisha and Felicia. I be hunching on Felicia. I be dogging out Felicia. Nice to meet you. And this in my class, I am the teacher now. Pass the blunt. This is that gas. I blow your speakers out. On the charts, I'm talking 21. Ain't talking savage. Please don't try me like no average. Yeah, that talent I been had it. Breaking all my bad habits. Getting rich and living lavish. Ashley is a good man, but the streets they made me wretched. Streets talk, young nigga. Ayy, get that money, stack. Your phone was filled with nothing but them addicts. Now it's nothing but the baddest. Used to sell weed out of bags. Flexing cause I never had it. Hate, I'm in a different bracket. Drink too much, can't let them catch it. Show my ass, they swear I'm adding extra. They hating cause they want a feature. Watching cause they know I'm pressure. I ain't sorry that I'm special. Take a picture, write a letter. Know my days is getting better. In the hills, I still need salt and pepper. Money, clothes, gloss and hoes. That's how all my niggas roll. Smoking Zion, don't ask me why. You know Simba always high. Let's talk about our hoes. I got Aisha and Felicia. I be hunching on Felicia. I be dogging out Felicia. Nice to meet you. And this in my class, I am the teacher now. Pass the blunt. This is that gas. I blow your speakers out.
On the tracks, I'm talking 21, ain't talking 7. Please don't try me like no average. Yeah, that talent I been had it.
Okay. See now he looking at me. Okay, so baby, what's it gonna be? So tell me what you gonna do. Look, I'm tryna leave tonight with you. Okay. See now he looking at me. Okay, so baby, what's it gonna be? So tell me what you gonna do. Look, I'm tryna leave tonight with you. Ladies, lift your glass for one reason and put that twinkle in your eye. It's cuffing season. Better shoot your shot, cause ooh, I might be leaving. Call me a fly, baby, and it keep on teasing. It's been a long 3 years and I got to know me, but now I'm tryna get wiped up. Tryna be the sunshine in the eye, no lie. So when I come around, it's lights up. I'm done with the summer flings. Okay, so now I'm looking for the right love. And the way you're looking at me feels like I found him tonight, huh? Are you the right one? Okay. See now he looking at me. Okay, so baby, what's it gonna be? So tell me what you gonna do. Look, I'm tryna leave tonight with you. Okay. See now he look like you just might be with all that freaky shit. Tongue twisting, finger licking, put it in, take it out, then back to licking. I know what you're thinking. Don't worry, I play fair. When I put the work in, tongue twerking, I'll have your toes cocked up in the air. Whoa. I'm sorry, I had to. Okay, bring it back. But let's get this straight. If you're trying to cuff, I better get respect first. I'm a queen and I'm filtered. This the only pussy you'll need to quench your thirst. I feel the spark, and I know you do too. So please tell me if I'm wrong. And if I'm not, come here, give me a kiss. And 'tis the season that's about to last all year long. Okay. See now he looking at me. Okay, so baby, what's it gonna be? So tell me what you gonna do. Look, I'm trying to leave tonight with you. Okay. See now he looking at me. Okay, so baby, what's it gonna be? So tell me what you gonna do. Look, I'm trying to leave tonight with you. Okay, listen. I know I was talking all that freaky shit, but I'm really trying to be somebody's wife out here. So you'll get that shit later.
I think she's talking to you, CP3.
So we gotta get her in studio, dog.
Well, I don't think she's from here though. I gotta see where she's from, but it might be a call-in joint. What, you gonna drop up there and take it? You know, some what you got going on tomorrow, sir?
We got episode 250. 250 of Sports on the Hill podcast tomorrow night, starting at 9 o'clock. Starting with Capitals Talk, and their great week. I believe they went 3-1, and if not 4-0, I gotta check the schedule. It's been a rough team. Then we'll be covering the Washington football team with their live in-game Monday Night Football against the Seattle Seahawks, looking to extend their 2-game winning streak to 3 to get back into the playoff hunt in the new 17-game season with 3 wildcard teams. So yes, they're still alive in the playoff hunt with Taylor Heineke as starting quarterback. Then we'll be also covering with the NBA Roundtable, the Washington Wizards and their impressive start to the season under new coach Wes Unseld Jr., who has them playing defense, hustling, and actually playing good all-around ball, enough to get me watching NBA basketball again. So that tells you something right there. So make sure you tune in tomorrow night on Sports on the Hill podcast, streaming live on all social media platforms, so I'm going to figure out this other social media platform while they're blocking me. But tune in tomorrow night. Check out the website, sportsothp.com. Robbie's updating. He got all of our podcast partners on there. The apparel line, you can check it out. Great Christmas presents on there. Help support the movement. If you're looking for a newer used vehicle, come holler at me down at Waldorf Honda, 2450 Crane Highway. You need a new, used, pre-owned certified vehicle. Holler at your boy so we can get that deal done, because that's just what I do, baby.
True indeed. We'll be back next week. Lady Internet should be back next week, so I'm sure we get to hear about this crazy trip that she just had, because she texted and she was in traffic and she did not sound happy.
That Thanksgiving Day traffic, I will never, ever attempt to leave the state on a Thanksgiving Day week.
Oh, real quick, though, I do got to tell this before we get up out of here. This Thanksgiving, my sister came down from Texas. My younger brother came up from Delaware, but I haven't seen my sister who came out from Texas in about 4 years. And it was just a good time. My older brother, he had he catered the event, and we all just joked and laughed and watched football. And my little niece was there, that's 16, and my nephew, well, both my nephews were there, Renegade and then Jeremiah, who is 10, but he's the size of his 16-year-old cousin. But it was a very special Thanksgiving, a very good Thanksgiving, and we enjoyed it. So
it's all about family memories and good times.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be biased, and I'm gonna end this on with the first video I played, the new Renegade joint, man. This joint was edited by him, and we got some more work coming on the way. And we out.
Run, young.
That boy P, so it's crazy.
No. I was down, now I'm really about to go get up. 10 rounds, now that nigga can't get up. That's what you get when you go fuck with the vision. My money be piling, we don't do division. The feds be watching, I just gotta get up. I was just down, now I'ma get up. Sleeping on me, I bet that they get up. My money was low, but now I'ma get up. Oh, bet that we get up. Pushing this weight, I'm doing sit-ups. I was just dirty, now I got my fit up. Too good for these bitches, I bet they gon' miss us. And I pack a bag if you think that I'm trippin'. I keep this shit brisk, like I'm sip lipped on. Even though niggas don't know what to get on. You ain't shit, till your niggas go and get on. Get you some pack, go make a flip homes. Yeah, I'm stuck in my bad ways. Niggas always being burnt out, so I dip them all in the ashtray. I don't understand these niggas that just always talking about, yeah, they past ways. I don't understand these bitches always comparing me to they past days. I give a fuck about you, you give a fuck about me. I just be rapping for money, you be rapping for free. Feel like that I rap like a god, the reason they call me a G. I'm against all of these odds. Niggas ain't fucking with me. Never no worries, Hakuna Matata. They say that I'm hot cause the devil with Prada. I'm Soulja Boy first and these niggas gon' follow. Catching no feelings, you catching these hollows. Ride with Rodriguez like I fuck with Rollo. Ain't got no time when I see this Movado. Bet that bitch shine like I'm in Monte Carlo. Looking at me like I done hit the lotto. Counting your last days, get hit up. Talking that trash, hey, on Twitter. Your bitch, she be bad, yeah, I'm with her. When she see me, her face be lit up. Boy, better go ahead and mind your business. I don't go back and forth like tenor. Run this game, I don't get no finna. But we bout to get up. 10 rounds, now that nigga can't get up. That's what you get when you go fuck with the vision. My money be piling, we don't do division. Feds be watching, I just gotta get up. I was just down, now I'ma get up. Sleeping on me, I bet that they get up. My money was low, but now I'ma get up. Oh.